Oops, we jumped right in with the outro without the intro. Let me back up here. There we go. Hit the wrong button on the stream deck. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What's up, Josh? Captain, Paranoia, Snow Goose, good to see ya. And Snow Goose on the screen right away before I forget today like I did yesterday. Yeah, we're setting records here, right? 2 streams, back-to-back days, 2 streams before Apple's even streamed once. So, Apple, suck it. Oh, this is the 846 KvK, though it looks like 846 has been pushed back. On the bottom side of the map, this BIA territory has been cut. It used to extend all the way up to about here. That means it looks like 88 is kind of a meat shield. Kind of. There's a lot of 846 territory that their enemies would have to burn through to get them cut at this point in time. It might be easier for them to go through this other kingdom here. Apple can't even see his city over my zenith skin. Where are we here? Right over here somewhere, right? Yep, that kind of dwarfs his city there. Very hard to see it. Very hard to see it. We saw Seawell move to 19 or 13, 16. I saw that. Two streams in 2 days, St. Jolene, like winning the lottery. Sorry, it never fails. As soon as I go live, I get messages. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? So I'm trying to multitask. Yeah, it was inevitable, right? Seawell and Tiger have had a great relationship. I believe they pilot for each other. You know, and if Seawell wants to take it easy and have chill KvKs, they certainly try and set up easy KvKs every time they get a match, so. All right, so we took a look at Josh, right? Let's look at the Josh and Orion, right? So Josh came in today. Orion came in today. Here's Orion. 229 million power, 20 billion kill points, 103 million deads. Had the pleasure to fight with Orion a bit in this last KvK. He's a good guy. And Orion coming to 1029 means I am the 3rd oldest person in this kingdom. Snow Goose and Orion are older than me. So look out, guys. I'm no longer the grandpa. And then we got Josh that came as well. Right, Josh, 135 million power, 15.6 billion kill points, 60 million deads. On this account, I believe his old account was even more than that. So yeah, in addition to the other 3 players that we brought in during KvK, I feel like we're in a good place moving forward. We lost Animal. We lost Animal. Needed a break from the game, so he migrated back to his old kingdom. Obviously, we lost Forza, who has retired. His account's in 2377 now with someone else playing on it. We lost JPJ, who's taking a break from the game for a while. So big shoes to fill, but I feel like we brought in the right people, and that's always been our goal, right? Doesn't matter power, doesn't matter stats. We want to bring in the right people who have the right mindset. Electro King, home from vacation, I see, huh? Reminder for all your graphics needs, whether it is Rise of Kingdoms graphics related or anything else, hit up Electro King on my Discord. He is the bestest. But I mean, I did not expect to see 846 getting pushed back like this. Let's be honest here. They have lost territory since the flags have touched. What's up, Dino? Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Tiger isn't going to expect Seawell to be fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's probably the best kingdom for Seawell to migrate to. No, I'm just responding to Discord message. You can hear me still, right? I'm sorry I don't talk 24/7 the entire stream. I do multitask. I try and get other things done at the same time. They're paranoia. I'm not like some other streamers who just blah 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 for 24 hours straight. If I got nothing to say, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Captain, are you still on here? Captain still watching? Okay. Oh, Captain Stinkfist, I'm sorry, I should have specified. Yeah, isn't that something? Isn't that something? They're shooting through a mountain. I mean, literally the arrows disappear. Right? I mean, I understand siege towers shooting over a river, but come on, through a mountain. Through a mountain, if mountain heights prevent you from building flags at some portions of the map, right? Then a mountain height should prevent a siege tower from shooting through it. Hey, Aloys, what's going on? The Lego Man is here. Mr. Mad Mania.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
Matt, are you on the game right now? Okay. $27 months. Thank you, King. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm working with solely on something. Nah, it's all good. Apparently there's a player on the block list that she wants me to unblock because he needs passports. And I'm like, who the hell is it and why are we giving him passports? It's a player that quit the game and then started to play again during our last KvK. I'm like, okay, so what has he contributed to us that we owe him passports? By the way, in case you're wondering, I did restock the merch shop with Mad Mania Sucks t-shirts if anyone's interested. No, I mean, we're just not in the business of giving passports out to people who have not contributed anything to the kingdom, to the alliance. You know, if it's some random player that's just coming back to the game that was born in 1029 years and years ago, or somebody that has never done anything for us, yeah, screw them. You know, if it's a 1029 player that's contributed, or a former player that's contributed to KvKs, to alliance credits, you know, whatever, yeah, we'll give them the passports. But somebody who's never done nothing for us, why the hell are we supposed to do something for them? You know, he wants to leave the kingdom so bad, buy some frickin' New World bundles. Just do it like everyone else does. Sorry if I seem mean and evil and cold-hearted there, but if we let every Tom, Dick, or Harry into the alliance who did nothing for the kingdom, who wants passports, we'd have no alliance credits. So that's why I'm asking her 20 questions. Mad Mania was buying you passports, Josh. You don't need any. You don't need any. I told her to get his city location and we'll show him some hospitality. Who's even on the block list? I forget where to even look at this damn thing. Anyone remember where to see the block list? What's up, Green Ranger? We'll get back to that KvK shortly. I just want to figure out who this guy is. Alliance list? No. Rankings? No. Alliance settings somewhere? Yes, I am. Electro King. Dude needs one fucking passport. You just buy the fucking bundle. It's $5 fucking. Seriously. Oh, Sully wants to give this guy one passport so he'll leave, and he never done anything for us. The account's so damn old. Probably a native. Somebody that migrated here to way back when. Telling her, give him his one passport, just get him the fuck out of here. If he moves from the banishment zone, we zero him. After he buys his passport, kick his ass out. So if you could just follow up to make sure that he doesn't move, to make sure that he gets kicked out of the alliance as soon as he gets his one passport that he needs so desperately to leave this kingdom, I'd appreciate it. Sully's in game. I told her to watch him. I put a marker on it too. Just let me know if I need to do anything. Such ridiculousness. Head Queen, what's going on? Congrats on your win against JST. Yes, yes. Practicing and practicing and practicing pays off. Constantly getting told you're doing the wrong thing pays off. Right. I think I couldn't do it myself. 2 practices every Saturday and Sunday for the Grand Prix. I get it. The rewards are fantastic, right? But my God. If he's out of PK, you can't launch the rally while he's still in PK though, Snow Goose. And Sully's gonna get his resources, but I told her just to get his resources. Let her organize that. Let's go back to watching 846 struggle. It is quite surprising. Kote and what's dude's name? Guy that was in 1906. Oh, why? I'm drawing a blank today, guys. I'm sorry. BT Cyborg, thank you. Hey, you know, I can remember song lyrics from the 1980s, but remembering what I did 2 hours ago, yeah, that's not as easy. See, all of the illegal substances I did in the 1980s that my short-term memory is just gone. I don't think 846 is weak. I just think the kingdom they are facing is highly motivated. They want to prove themselves. And when you face a highly motivated kingdom, it can sometimes be problematic. You know, I mean, I'll let you in on a secret. Here's what happened. Right, so these guys are super motivated because Mad Mania offered each and every one of them feat picks if they could beat 1846. The music is high and the voice is low. When I talk, the music should lower in volume. So hopefully it's doing that. At 2359 looks like a super solid kingdom. But they're fighting real hard for those Mad Mania feat picks. Let's see, audience mix, microphone. Where's my microphone volume? It's somewhere in here. Yeah, it's jacked up. It's jacked up. We'll decrease the music just a bit though. I may have been looking at my other screen when I was talking to and not talking directly into the microphone, so. I mean, I wouldn't want to face 1846, you know, I'll be honest here. Let's just, we'll watch the screen here. Let me bring up Pro Kingdoms. Let's look at the stats. And we will see exactly how they are doing. Data and desktop. Here we go. Let us go live. $23.59 leads the pack here with 186 billion kill points. They are in the win camp, win camp leads fire by nearly 50 billion kill points. They're putting in some work. You got 1846 in second at 141 billion kill points, which is 45 billion less than 2359. 3379 then with 120 billion, 1184, 67 billion. Who is in the same camp as 846, right? Is that 3308? $33.08 with 2% of the kill points within this KvK. And to be fair, maybe their players are in 846 alliances, and these numbers are not necessarily dead on accurate. I'm up for a fight, but I want it to be a fair fight too, allies. So this is how everyone's doing it. It looks like, this looks like an evenly matched KvK, in my opinion. I mean, we have had 36 hours of Kingsland. There's still fighting taking place. 379 is pushing on top. 846 is getting pushed on the bottom. I don't care about kill points, Josh. I want to have fun. I want to have a fair fight. I want to have a chance to win in the end. That's all I need. Give me even matchup, not an even on paper matchup, because we all know a 1 trillion kill point kingdom versus a 1 trillion kill point kingdom doesn't necessarily mean it's an even matchup. You got to look at Crystal Tech and who's maxing tech and whales and krakens in each of those kingdoms. This is one of the more even Kingslands that I've seen in a while. So for those that don't know, Josh and Apo, Apocalypse Gaming, we'll drop a link to his chat in here. I think I got Luxta programmed in here now as well. If not, I will drop a link to Luxta in here also. Josh and Apo have a side bet going on for our next KvK matchup, now that Josh is in 1029. So Apo has got about 1 billion kill points more than Josh does overall. So Josh is betting that he will finish our next KvK with more kill points than Apo overall. Not in the KvK, but overall. And Apo is saying, no, that won't happen. Now, on one of Apo's streams, we got him to agree that if Josh wins, he's going to do Apo will do an oiled up hot tub stream. He said he agreed before he read the full message, and then he tried to back out of it immediately. Now, if Apo wins, Josh is buying Apo's Mountain Warfare bundles, right? So we're going to hold Apo to the oiled up hot tub stream if Josh wins. And Apo, I don't know if you're watching. Probably not, because you never watch my streams, you son of a biscuit. It is currently... Yeah, it's 5:45 a.m. in New Zealand. You should be awake. You should be awake. You ended your 24-hour stream a day and a half ago. Wake up. Wake up. Josh is raising his offer. He will max full KvK of Apple's tech. Good Lord, that's expensive. So we'll have to let him know the next time he streams there, Josh. I don't think he's got a hot tub though. So one of us might have to send him a little kiddie pool to fill up with baby oil. It's fine. A kiddie pool works. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to get one of those cheap at Costco or Walmart or something, right? To be fair, we usually stream on top of each other. Usually, that son of a gun took my time slot. I was consistently streaming at the 22:30 to about 1 UTC range. And then all of a sudden he started streaming at the same time. No, I'm good friends with Apple. I just give him a lot of shit. It's fun to watch him flip out. And he's got kids that are little. He coaches a basketball team, right? He's constantly doing shorts and videos. So I get it. He doesn't have all the time in the world to sit and watch streams, but and he used to visit me more, but ever since I put this together, he stopped coming. I can't imagine why he would stop coming to my streams when I play that every time he gets here, right? I can't imagine. Oh, love it, love it, love it. No, he's like a little brother to me. I have a lot of fun picking on him. When I was growing up, I picked on my real little brother too, right? Yeah, I mean, Luxa joined us on 1029 Voice the other day and within about 15 or 20 minutes, he had his own emoji. On the 1029 server. I don't know what it is with Mad Mania. He likes bald guys. Oh yeah, Apple give you the shirt off his back. If you needed it, he'd give you the shirt off his back. All I want from him is his aha emoji. I need his shirt. He should give it to me. He would, Josh. I'm sure he would. That's a 10-minute flag. That's a 8-minute flag. Don't know yet, Paranoia. Don't know yet. I think we really want to do. Oh, his Mad Mania t-shirt. I put more in the shop. I I think we want to do Orleans, but it doesn't seem like it's available. So we already got our first pop-up, which we're definitely skipping. That's for Heroic Anthem, Tides of War, and Alliance in Viticus. Next one, it looks like Warriors Unbound, King of All Britain, and probably Tides of War again. I don't know when Siege of Orleans would come out again. Definitely not Keener Blades. Definitely not Stratagem. Definitely not Shifting Gears. Definitely not King of the Nile. Don't like Strife of the Eighth. There's too many kingdoms and too many camps involved there. So we'll have to talk as a leadership team and see what we want to do. Do we want to wait for Siege to come? Or do we want to possibly go into the next pop with Tides of War? I don't know nothing about King of All Britain. I don't know anything about Warriors Unbound. 6 camps, yuck. 6 camps, yuck. You know, then again, if we want to avoid some of these kingdoms that we have been facing recently, we're probably just going to have to pick whichever one has the most kingdoms registered for it. I like Tides of War. That's my favorite format. Britain is good, just a small king's land. Yeah, my concern is 6 camps, right? You know, you get a 3 versus 3, you're trying to split Autric rewards between 3 camps. And it makes diplomacy a friggin' nightmare. Our diplomacy probably is quite a bit different than yours, Bad Queen. I thought it said it was 6. If it's 4, then I'm open to it. I could have swore it said 6 when I just looked at it, but I trust you guys. You guys have played those before. I haven't. Britain was your 3v1. Oh, okay. What's up, Rec? Did I stream my Ark? No, we didn't play Ark today. I'm not on a Grand Prix team. And I completely forgot Grand Prix was going on today. Otherwise, I would have tried to stream one with Apocalypse, but it is what it is. Zone 6 in Britain is very large. Yeah, I don't want that. We don't have our shells built up to a point where we can drop a shit ton of forts. I don't generally stream our Ark. Actually, I've never streamed one of our Ark matches. It's just, there's too much going on that I already have to pay attention to. And it's then hard to pay attention to chat as well. Pay attention to live stream and this, that, and the other thing. Let's take a look. Since Bad Queen's here, let's take a look, because maybe you can help me understand too. I looked at this earlier. Right, 2377 beat JST. I would say pretty handily as well by about 8,000 points. 16 OT beat EE. That's not unexpected there. 20,000 points. What is this here? 93X 1 point. 563A 0. I noticed the same thing over on the China server. 1 to 0, 1 to 0, 1 to 0. They withdrew from the... What the So you're telling me that we have one kingdom on the international server that withdrew, and we have 3 kingdoms on the Chinese server that withdrew? And they didn't replace them with anyone? So these two teams pretty much automatically move forward. Unless it's just the one team in each group that moves forward. That's a friggin' joke. I mean, this is supposed to be the best of the best. The realm winners from each of the servers. The highest power players that these teams can put together. And then they remove themselves from the tournament. If you're not going to play, don't freaking register for it. Period. I'm sorry, that's a slap in the face to every other team that's out there who has been working hard and now gets no experience in this format before they have their first real match, before they have their first match. I mean, this is nothing for 1093. They don't get to play a match. Gives them a free win. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because these teams too, these are not like the realm winning teams. These are teams that people joined knowing and understanding what they were getting into, that people formed knowing and understanding what they were getting into. And then they qualify and say, "Oh, sorry, we're not playing." Did they quit because they don't like the teams in their group and they're afraid they can't advance? I mean, ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's only one team in the international server. I don't know the teams in the Chinese server, but 3? I mean, really? 3? Yeah, maybe no other team could have put up a fight. I don't know. Maybe I was just raised differently. If you commit to something, you follow through with that commitment. And yeah, it's just a game, but still, you're committing to play that game. You're committing to participate. And then, yeah, ridiculous. All right, it's just getting me pissed off, so I'm going to try and stop talking about that. Let's change the subject. Age 46 just cannot muster the numbers. Is this other kingdom down here helping these guys? Or, I mean, what's going on? Hey, fly. I mean, this is going to come down to, which camp pushes the other allied camp out first. Can 3379 push out these guys? And I don't know because they switched sides. I think is this Earth up here? Yeah, Yeah, can 3379 push Earth Camp out before Fire Camp gets pushed out by Wind Camp? Not going to happen today. In my opinion, we got a day or two left in Kingsland before we can see who a clear winner is going to be. But that's just me. Just the numbers. I'm sorry, what did I miss? Did Rex say something that I missed here? Just looking at top chat and not live chat. Sorry if I missed a comment, Rick. There it is. Going into KvK soon. Wanted to log in without fucking up matchmaking. Yeah, well, work with Captain on that. I don't quite know exactly when we're going into KvK. They just tell me and I click the buttons. You can always give them a vacation ticket too, Captain, right? I don't think I've given any vacation tickets out yet in this off season. So what? Yeah, Seawell's in 1316. Rocky is in RCKY is in 1316. There's another Chinese player with 64 billion kill points that went to 1316. Another one with 41 billion kill points that went to 1316. Wang Yuan, new in 1316, 37 billion kill points. Yeah, my condolences to all low A seeds, high B seed kingdoms. Welcome to hell. On paper, yeah, on paper, it's a fair matchup. On paper, it's a fair matchup. We have 60 players at Max Tech. You have 10. On paper, it's a fair matchup. Maybe we do Captain and maybe we do Phoenix, huh? Yeah, Luxton put out a video. He put out a video this morning. Or maybe it was last night. I just watched it this morning, though. Sounds like they're getting a decent migration in. They're probably going to be low A seed, high B seed, low A seed when all is said and done there. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. Yeah, if these tides of war allow for teaming up, let's you know, us in 3303. Let's do it. We can have Warfare do diplomacy. Warfare, Nugget, and Josh can do diplomacy. Right, yeah, neither do Nugget and Josh. That's what would make it so fun. It would be fun just not being involved in diplomacy. Not gonna lie there. I'm sure Nugget and Warfare, and I don't know about Josh. I'm sure Nugget and Warfare are going to the Diplo chat. Okay, who wants to fight us? 3 versus 1? Alright, fuck you all. Goodbye. Yeah, stay on that high B seed. So if we stay low A, you stay high B, we can team up and do some damage. That sounds like your last Diplo? Right? The 3v1? I mean, that was just a crap matchup to begin with, Bad Queen. I mean, if you guys had taken on a camp as an ally, it would have been unfair for the other two. Yet a 3v1 was clearly unfair for you guys. It was just an absolute idiotic matchmaking to begin with. You offered untraditional option. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Your rewards were better than half of those kingdoms. Yeah, everyone in the top 10 for kills, deads, and heals was probably 2377. Who are you guys even going to match up against now? I mean, it's basically like 2377, 1606, 1093. Who else are the big dogs out there? 1875, maybe? 2049? Hey, Scorpy, thanks for joining. First time watching? Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm not the most entertaining. I'm not the most, rah-rah. But it's good music. Hopefully you like heavy metal music, and I will always give you an honest opinion. They're really strong top A seeds, but I don't know. Yeah, I hope you get 13, 16. And they're your enemy. 2 days in a row. Yes, we're setting records here, Solar. 2 days in a row. I've streamed twice since Apo has streamed once. I would imagine he'll be going live at some point today. Probably in like 2 or 3 hours. I'm feeling fine. Now, if you were here yesterday, you may have heard this, right? I'm trying to arrange it with several individuals. But probably next weekend sometime. It's sounding like, oops, I joined the voice chat. I didn't want to. It's sounding like possibly on Sunday, right around that 2021 UTC time frame. We're going to do a Commander Table podcast. Thus far, myself, Luxta, Apocalypse, and Mr. George from 2377 plan to get on a live stream and just talk about what kind of updates we think this game needs. And while we talk, I'm going to document everything. And the goal will be at the end of that meeting, and once I clean up the documentation, for us to submit something to the community and to the developers. Say, hey, these are the changes we feel are needed in the game. One example might include kingdom management. Because if I go into our alliance, settings, nope, yeah, right here, nope, not right there. Where is it? Well, dang it, right here. Info management. Somebody with this checkbox can send ready checks, edit and delete calendars, edit alliance and troop markers. Okay, no issues there. But people with this can also edit the alliance profile. In what world does that make sense? I cannot assign somebody in an R4 position to place flags unless I also give them the ability to edit the alliance profile. It doesn't make sense. Granted, flags might be quote-unquote information, but alliance profile might be quote-unquote information, but that should be under administrative management. Okay, so now if I want to give anyone any of these titles, right, to place flags during war, they also have the ability to go in here and edit all this stuff. Edit the announcement here. They can go in here. They can edit the welcome email, right? They can change the language. They can change the color. They can change the logo. They can move this to anyone can join. Seriously, it's a problem. It's not a problem because nobody else is raising their hand and screaming and saying, hey, this is an issue. Right? I mean, if I have multiple kingdoms in my camp during KvK and I want one of those officers to be able to place markers, that means they're also going to have the ability to edit my alliance profile? Doesn't make sense. So that's just one example of something that we want to get down on paper. We want to have a non-toxic discussion with smart, open-minded individuals who can talk through things rationally without getting pissed if one person doesn't agree with what another person is saying. So that should be an interesting conversation. Players from Apo and I from 1029, Luxtra from 3303, Horse from 2377. I'd love to find one more person from another kingdom, and I got a bunch of applications to go through as well, to come in and participate and just, if we only talk about one or two things, and we can get those to the developers and say, here's what we believe needs to change and why. And this is how it would be better for the entire community. Great. If we can get 10 or 12 things, fantastic. I just think there is way too much, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm not going to say I'm not. bitching and moaning and complaining out there, and not enough people who are willing to go out on a limb and say, hey, this is wrong with the game, but this is how you can fix it. You know, we need to do it in a constructive manner, in a constructive way, as to not put Lilith or their development team on the defensive. Because if you go at somebody and say, hey, you guys fucked this up, you bunch of dumb shit, you know, immediately they're going to go on the defensive. They're going to tune everything else out after that. But if you can write some serious business requirements and justify why you're making a case that this should change, if they don't listen to you, that tells me a lot about the future of this game. Need a new civilization? Hey. Yeah, I would invite anyone who's here. Come on next week, whenever we schedule that again. Probably late Saturday afternoon or late Sunday afternoon if you're here in the States. And yeah, get some ideas out there. Let's get something down on paper. And if this is something we have to do every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, and get different people on to have those types of conversations, let's do it. I mean, at the end of the day, there will come a time when I quit playing this game. And I want people to look back and say, hey, these are the positive impacts that this guy had on this game. These are the positive impacts that Luxta had on this game. You know, besides putting on a dress and acting funny, these are the positive impacts that Apocalypse Gaming had here. Or, hey, George made a lot of sense when he was on this podcast about why such and such needs to change. Let's get behind this as a community and push this with the developers. But yeah, I was gonna put a list together as well, Luxta. We can drop it in that chat we're all in, and try and come up, you know, with the top 3 or 4. I don't want this to be a 14-hour podcast, right? I'm thinking 2-3 hours at the most. Come up with the, you know, top 3 or 4 things that we want to discuss. Absolutely. Understandable, Evil Clown, right? They will always take any suggestion and twist it in a way to where they can profit from it. But if we don't make suggestions, we can't say we didn't try. Right, and I know you guys, and I'm sorry, we're supposed to be spectating this KvK. I know you guys are going to say whale problems, right? And everybody does. Use 5 tomes of knowledge, right? I automatically get the research daily objective. I automatically get the all buildings to 25 objective. Why don't I automatically get this 5 tomes of knowledge? I'm missing out on the corn, the wood, the food, and it's not a lot. I'm missing out on this on a daily basis. Every single commander is level 60. I should automatically get that every day, right? Is that not a simple ask? Whale problems, I know. Personal problems, I know. It only benefits Lambo, okay, maybe. Maybe nobody else in this game is dumb enough to have every single commander at level 60. Right? Like Lubu, level 60. Charlemagne. Well, okay, Nugget's got an expertise, Charlemagne. Right? But I busted my ass. I did Guardians at 4 holy sites twice a day for 3 years straight. It's just silly things. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot has been done to this game to improve a player's quality of life. Armaments have changed significantly since they brought them to this game. A lot of that has been based on community feedback. It doesn't mean, though, there's not room for improvement. Doesn't mean more can't be done. Yeah, and you know, I've been told, oh, you're stupid to take them all to level 60. You're impacting your kingdom's power. It's not a huge impact. I mean, come on. And nobody can tell me I don't carry my weight in a KvK. Oh, here we go, shooting through the mountains again. Run, run, and run away. Hurry up, run away. Hey, y'all better move down while half of the murder ball is over here. Well, okay. Maybe like 1/5 of the murder ball is over here. Yeah, I mean, obviously our conversation in a week will not surround Lambo getting that daily objective, but I just, you know, it's just silly things like that seem like they would be easy to do in the game that haven't been done. And it's not that I don't suggest them. You know, there is lots and lots of feedback in the content creators Discord, and Luxa can attest to this as well, that just never gets answered. When that content creators Discord started, there were like 20, 30, 40 people in there. Now there's so many in there that it doesn't seem like anything ever gets answered unless you send them a direct message. I think half of the content creators whine and cry about pilots. You know, I don't know. I'm just trying to have a positive impact on this game before I die or retire. I cannot deal with that. I cannot deal with that, having all the red dots on my screen, paranoia. That would drive me absolutely crazy. See, I mean, these are my reports. I don't save reports. Just because those red dots drive me nuts. Oh yeah, there are players that complain about sieges aren't powerful enough. And I'm thinking, I think to myself, dude, you're sitting behind a mountain. You're shooting through a freaking mountain getting free kill points. Don't tell me your siege needs to be more powerful. Come on. Come on. Let's get real. Die or retire. Hopefully I retire before I die, but yeah. See, like all these red dots, it annoys me. I don't even know this person. Are they in this KvK that I'm spectating? I don't know. Yeah, if there's a boatload of siege, like behind a pass 7, right? And I think we did this against your kingdom when we played you guys, right? If we own the pass and the enemy is rallying the pass, you set up a bunch of siege behind that rally. 18, 16, 20, 30, 40, whatever. And any counter rally that comes through, or any troops that come through that try and swarm that rally down, they're going to get absolutely slapped. They're going to get mangled. When that murder ball is moving constantly, siege are friggin' useless. Unless they're sitting behind a frickin' mountain shooting through the gosh darn mountain. Gaines Gaming, I see you. I'm calling you out, Gaines. Calling you out. Damn Vikings fans. Shooting through a frickin' mountain. Siege takes skill to micromanage. Right? But I mean, I could not micromanage a siege march over here while fighting open field with 6 marches over here. That's not how I play this game. That's not how I enjoy playing this game. Once it's set up and shooting, it doesn't take skill. You always got to keep an eye on it. Wait, is that my murder ball? Should I just... Yeah, I mean... I would rather have people in the murder ball helping push the field than I would set up with siege marches behind the murder ball. Right now, there's a time and a place for a siege. A river crossing, perfect time, perfect place. A pass 7, like I was showing earlier, perfect time, perfect place. Right? But this is asinine, shooting through a mountain. Literally shooting through the mountain. Go get him. 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 Get him. Yes. Yes. Get that Gaines. Spank his ass. Bye-bye. Where's my Donald Trump? Where's my Donald Trump here?
And we say bye-bye.
True, Scorpy. There are some who bring siege marches just for those easy kill points. And there are some who bring them for those strategic reasons. And there are some who will turn any march into a siege march for their farms. So I get it. I get it. In most of the KvKs I've been in, the best use of siege has been at pass 7. Uh-oh. Oh, how's that work? That looks pretty sick, right? It looks like the... How do you target those siege marches when the city's right there? Are you going to target the city or are you going to target the siege marches? That's insane. You would have to be very, very Careful. Clicking. You drag and drop your marches on the city instead of the siege. Bye-bye. Oh, true. Quick command. I want to see somebody with quick command turned off. See these. I want to watch their troops melt. Seeing like these guys here, they're doing. What are they doing? I just can't justify putting a ton of materials into making equipment for siege marches, armaments as well. I mean, I've got Gasha Gonzalo, I've got Margaret Bobour, but I've only got one purple set of equipment. If I can even find him on here, that's how often I use him. Come on. What the hell? Right? We've got purple equipment on here. Armaments are okay. At least they're all siege stats or all damage. But I use this maybe once or twice at KvK, and that's it. Let me grab some gems here. I like the pink gear for siege. Is there pink gear? Is that, I mean, there's the white, there's the light blue, there's the purple, green. What are we talking about now? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly, Alexa. I still see so many people hitting cities off territory. Even last KvK. Last KvK, somebody must have not had quick command on and whacked my city. Purple. Okay, purple. It might be pink on some monitors, I guess. Oh, that flag's about dead. Me too, Captain. Me too. I don't know what else we can do to prepare the kingdom. You know, unless everyone here also, you know, fills their damn hospitals, Even I don't think even that's gonna work anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, yesterday 846 had this territory here, right? EIA had territory coming from the fort up along the left side of this barb keep. Yeah, it's not moving much though. Warfare, what's going on, dude? So warfare, you got volunteered since you were not here. If and when 1029 and 3303 get put in the same camp for a KvK, you and Nugget get to do Diplo. Okay, so Luxta volunteered you. I volunteered Nugget. It's a done deal. When our two kingdoms are in the same camp for KvK, you and Nugget get to do Diplo. You know, you can go in and you can do as much or as little as you want. If I know Nugget, he would go into Diplo and he would say, y'all are a bunch of wankers. It's a 3 versus 1. Screw you, let's have fun. Okay, so you and Nugget get to do Diplo. If you want Josh to help with that, we can certainly throw Josh in there. I don't think Nugget would use the word wankers though, but you know, he would be a little bit more colorful. Right? Yeah, between you, Josh, and Nugget, we would not have any lack of fights in that KvK at all. Oh, just Josh and Nugget in Lost Kingdom chat. Scare me, Luxa. Our next KvK, I'm not even opening Lost Kingdom chat. I'm gonna have a message that I can copy and paste if anyone sends me a complaint about Mad Mania or Josh or Nugget in Lost Kingdom chat. It will say, thank you, your complaint has been received and it has been forwarded to the HR department. Please await a response in 30 to 45 business days. Yep, Josh is here now. Orion is here now. We've got all our migrants in. Unless something happens last minute and we get another top quality candidate to come in, we're all set. We're all set. Yeah, Rec can be let in. Remind. I'm just going to do that now before I forget. Right, I think we established earlier today that my short-term memory is not what it used to be. Let me just Vacation ticket sent. Oh, no. Going back to KvK here. I don't know if you would be able to keep them in line, Solar. I think it might be a little bit crazy. I mean, you have established already that Josh can't take down your Eleanor. No, I think between Snow Goose, Orion, and I, the grandpas will keep the kids in line. I will not repeat what he said on stream here, but it had to do with him rubbing something on Lux's head. You know, and we do have that Luxta emoji now in the 1029 Discord. I did nothing to contribute to that. I do not want to see anything being rubbed on Lux's head, especially what Mad wanted to rub on his head. I do not need to see that. No matter what Mad Mania says, that is not how you stimulate hair growth. Yeah, I did not need to see that, Warfare. I did not need to see that. Don't make me block you on DMs. I did not need to see that one. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. I sent you the Eleanor report in case you need to remind him. Where are we here? How long have you saved this for? This was what? Oh, that was just July 30th, so that wasn't that long ago. Josh, you're being publicly embarrassed here. And Warfare says he's not toxic, right? Right? He's just the instigator behind the scenes. He's instigating everything. You can sure no, I can't. I control the picture, yes, but the words below it, yeah, okay. Not safe for work. All right, Captain, look, here's proof Rec accepted the migration or the vacation permit. A bunch of emails today, right? Welcome everyone. Cities on the edge of territory. Email Nightwolf if you want to participate in the ARC team. Do the one flag or do the one troop forts. Especially in farms, run your barb forts daily. If you have questions to ask, why do they block out stupid? The only stupid question is when you don't ask. Then I forgot this, right? You can bring your second farm into the main alliance now if you'd like. Train T3 in the off season. We're gonna upgrade those to T4, T5 during pre-KvK. And you know, if your farm is named something absolutely different than your main account, just tell us the name of the farm so that we can make sure it's approved for one of the farm alliances. Nothing crazy. I don't know yet which KvK we're going into for sure. We've got a pop-up already that we are skipping. We just got out of KvK like 2 days ago. So we're skipping this one, possibly going in the next pop. But it's got to be right for us. We got to make sure that we're not going to get, you know, and it's got to be a map we're ready for. Admittedly, we were not ready for stratagems this last KvK. We didn't have enough shells to build forts in that big zone. But I'll be right back. I got it. Pissed like a racehorse. All right. Much better. Y'all still here? Okay. Yeah, I still hear music too. We're good. So, yeah, this pop-up we're skipping because it's the very first one. We're not nearly ready. The next one we might go into. No, don't even start, Man Mania. Don't even start. You guys get a room. Get a private room. For one, Josh is gonna get jealous. Warfare sent me screenshots about how you broke your monitor. I don't want any of that weird ass shit going on here. Oh. I have the power. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you see what I see?
The night is young, we go, it's strong till dawn. Up all night till the morning comes, we love it so. We go, it's strong for more. Let's get it on and rave all night long. We're the party pioneers. We won't bring the fire when we go for a ride.
It's Apple. He woke up, got his coffee, took his dump, and came to say hello. Good morning, sunshine. How's it going, Apple? What do we got here? 9 minutes before 7 a.m., 6:51 a.m. Are you all caught up on sleep now? What's up, Dracul? Here's the funny thing, Apple. I've streamed twice since you last streamed. I'm on a roll. 2 days in a row. Yeah, we just out here having fun. Did you log into the game yet? Josh makes you look really, really small. I'm just gonna say, look at the size of Josh compared to the size of Appo. Josh makes you look really, really small here. At certain angles, you can't even see your city behind his. Right? You better port somewhere else, because Queen's gonna see how big Josh is compared to how small you are, and she's gonna be drawing up divorce papers here in the near future. Oh, no, Josh is in, Orion's in. Our migration is done. Well, we got our players here, so we'll see what happens now. You like this? You like this? Siege shooting through mountains. Pew, pew, pew. Let's shoot through the mountain. Pew, pew. Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup, to be honest. Yeah, Sewell and 5 others from 1960 are in 1316 now. So they increased their kill points by what? Let's see. There's 60, 70, 80, 90, 1.5. 1.9, call it 2.3, 2.6, 3.2. So they increased their kill points by roughly 3.3 billion with just those 6 players. What? Who are you talking to about donations? Yeah, Seawell and Tiger have been friends for years. It's no surprise that they went there. And if Seawell wants more chill KvKs, then 13-16 is probably the place for him. They generally try to keep their kill points low to get those easy matchups. And then even some of their own players say they use diplomacy to Diplo wins. But time will tell. Time will tell. I have a feeling we pissed them off enough in this KvK where they're going to try and snipe us every single KvK moving forward. And if that's the case, we will do our damnedest to try and talk every other camp into doing a 3 versus 1. Or 7 versus 1. Or 5 versus 1. Please allow you and Diplo? No, I think if we get into a KvK with 13-16 again, Nuggets doing Diplo. You know, I think you can team up now in Tides of War and Heroic Anthem, right? Before the KvK even starts, you can pick your ally in your camp. So imagine, just imagine. Yep, and if it's 1029 and 3303 in the same camp, then Nugget and Warfare are doing Diplo. You know, we decided that earlier because Nugget and Warfare were not in the stream at that point in time. Warfare is here now. So we told him he's just got to get mentally prepared for it. What time are you streaming today, Apple? My wife's going to be home from the movies with her mom real soon, so I need to jump off. I only got 19 watching, though, so I don't know if it would even be worth you starting up a stream early just to get a raid of 19 people. But we'll drop a link to Appo's channel in here once again. If you're not already subscribed to him, go and subscribe. His high energy streams, and the ladies love the boom boom. Oh, you missed this one too. Redline and Plato did their Sunday zeroed podcast, right? Speaking of podcasts, be sure and check out that forum. I sent you, Apple. We need to get a decision on a date and a time. And they had Cortex on, and I did a $5 super chat, right, that said Cortex is king is a goose migrating to 1960 to be queen. And the look on his face, the look on Cortex's face, oh my god, that dude's never gonna raid me. But it's all good. It's all good. It was fun. And that's what matters. I just love trolling people. See, you're not the only one I troll, Appo. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We've got Skinsy's out there streaming. We'll raid Skinsy again. We'll raid Skinsy again. We raided him yesterday. We're gonna raid him again today. He's fighting. He's fighting against 1846. So you'll get it from a fighter's perspective instead of an observer's perspective. Blue is Wib. Blue is Wib. So we'll get you over to Skinsy. Be sure and check out Apocalypse Gaming in about 2 hours. I would assume he's gonna stream tonight. And we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for jumping on and hanging out with me for a little bit.